the Forza Official Tournament 19 Co-op Muffin Men versus Nowser.
Welcome back, Forts fans, to game number 6 of the Forts Official Tournament 19 replay commentary here on SynergyGamingTV. No, this is not a mistake. Game number 5 was funny against Les Touristes. I can't do French, guys. I'm trying, but of course, funny, as we mentioned, he's either bowed out or was a no-show in the tournament. That is Eaton and Pyro. So, game number 5 never happened. We moved on to game number 6. So, as you guys can see here, the replay has the names already on there on the bottom of the screen, but let's introduce our teams anyway. On the left-hand side, team number 1 playing Buster, it is the Muffin Men. And their opponents, the losers of the game we never thought they would lose. On the right-hand side, team number 2 playing Pinch Fist, it is Nowser. So, as you guys can see, this is very interesting actually for this tournament because it's 2 players, 2 cores, 1 base. So we are in round number 2, I believe. No, hold on. Game 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is the loser brackets of round 1 still, I believe. Yes. So that's what we're having right now. Sniper plays here coming from these guys. So there's going to be a buttload. And I mean a buttload of resources. You can see here right now that Nowser, Team Nowser is going for the mass economy here right now. Now, lots of energy is generated from the 2 cores in this base. And then, of course, with 5 additional mines, there is a truckload of metal for these guys to build with. I don't see Pinch Fist being very useful here whatsoever because of the mass amounts of economy. Pinch Fist is basically null and void. You get a quick, you get a little bit of the bonus resources selling off the 2 pieces of metal in the front, and then there's literally nothing. And then Pinch Fist is super just not needed on this map at all because of the mass amount of resources gained from 2 cores. But interesting strategy. We'll see what these guys decide to do here. A Buster is very good on this map because of those additional resources. He's able to make repairs and get lots and lots and lots of penetrating damage out. Now, I can tell you right now, looking at this base here, looking at Team Nowser, depleted uranium shells against very little armor, very little wood spam is incredibly good. So, the Muffin Men, if they manage to get their poop in a group, they will have the opportunity to absolutely dominate this map. Now, you can see here they're deciding not to go for any tier 2 technology. They're deciding to go for rockets while playing Buster. To me, that just seems like not a good idea. Typically, you want to go with something like cannons, but that's not always true because we know that the depleted uranium shell that comes off of the projectile fired by Buster essentially is attached to basically anything, and the penetration and the fire and the damage dealt is a separate entity from that of the actual projectile itself. So, in theory, the damage is relatively similar to that of the cannon, so to speak. If I am mistaken here, I don't think I am, but if I am mistaken, correct me in the comments down below. But I know that the projectile, whether it be a rocket or a cannon, is different from the actual damage dealt by the depleted uranium statistic, so to speak. Additional energy here. This is a very, very, very commanding situation for Team Nowser to be in right now. This is something that you really want to be aware of when you are a newer player, is looking for things like this. Now, they're not placing doors in front, and a buzzsaw should have capitalized on that, and they're not going to be able to now, which is something you really wanted to hit. A buzzsaw plus snipers could have easily taken out that howitzer, or in the case of Team Muffin Men, anything that was there, right? Because they don't know it's a howitzer, but they knew something was being placed down there. So buzzsaw plus sniper equals death and destruction and explosion. We saw this back in the Forza Official Tournament 18, I believe. Eaton did something like that. Buzzsaw came in there and a sniper took out a cannon and basically ended the match. So we can see here, too, that the Muffin Men not selling off their additional resources here in the front. Bit of a mistake. No extra armor here around the core. No this is going to be very detrimental here. They're not building their energy production if they want it up here. Should be way back here. They are busters, so they're not paying for nodes. This energy production should be back here, out of the way, and then weapons and stuff should be on top of the foundations here, so that you're not applying weight pressure to these nodes here right now, causing your base to get pulled off of the wall. Now we know this about wall bases. This is the biggest weakness of them, is having this the bracing stretched here. Now someone like Buster, a very good opportunity is to grab the node here and make an extra bracing across here for a little bit of rigidity, especially in the situation when you're not paying for anything. We are seeing 3x3s being built. That is very sad. Lots of sniper pressure being applied here by Team and Nowser. They're going to be taking out those turbines here relatively quickly, or forcing lots of repairs. That is not the correct play. What they should be doing is placing another turbine here in the front and getting up some sandbags in defense, but they're not. They're just going to keep repairing. And a flat cannon is not the answer ever against howitzers. And there goes the core GG. Very quick. Very quick. They still have one core remaining. 99% damage. Took a little bit of splash, but we know, guys, that flak is never the answer against howitzers. And especially when you see something build big and large like this, it's not going to be lasers. So you should never ever have a flak. That is just a giant misplay from the Muffin men. Absolutely dominated in this match. Looking like the snipers were going for the batteries, because the batteries will set a chain reaction to the core and end the game. But the Howie shot's going to come in here and oh, a little bit low. Whiffed. That was Noah who shot that. All right. And, all right. They whiffed. Could have ended the match, sir. Waiting on the reload. Activated that pinch fist ability. They sold off one of the mines and added some swarms in here. This is something that pinch fist is really good for when you want to make a reconfiguring in your situation. Buzzsaw coming in there to take out some of the cheddar in the base. This was a very quick and disturbing match. F8 key. So we're sitting here at the 6 minute and 40 second mark. Don't worry, I believe there should be a timer on the bottom of the map somewhere. Shot there again, hitting the bracing in the front, and he whiffed again. Wow. Wow. All right then. Okay. Well, if that cannon shot would have hit both times, it would have ended. I can't confirm that was Noah. That could have been Bowser. The names are both look a little bit the same here. Swarms. Okay, applying some damage. Here we go. Shot coming in there. Bango. That is Noah on the cannon. 3 shots, and he finally manages to hit the core. Well, as you can see, their Muffin men clearly outplayed in that specific match. Very blowout-y-ish. Even an exposed upgrade center that they couldn't even shoot to try and apply some pressure. Okay, so we had a quick mismatch there. Let's grab a very interesting, excuse me, very interesting map in this lineup, considering that you have 2 players, 2 cores, 1 base. Very interesting. I'd like to see that, you guys. Well, not much else to talk about that one, guys. That is Muffin Men versus Nowser, Buster versus Pinch Fist.